Yo, what's up, guys? You're talking to the guy who games. So today I'm going to talk about the Dualsense Edge. It's coming out later this month. I just wanted to put out a video about the top 5 things that I learned about it. So let's get into it. Alright, number 5 is going to be the design. So the design for this controller is essentially the same as the original Dualsense. It's got the paddles on the back, which seem really cool. If you're into first-person shooters and you just want to get a little quick hit to like change your weapon or throw a grenade or use abilities, if you're playing like Apex Legends or whatnot. Also, the D-pad is now black, so that's a little bit different. Most of these differences are mostly aesthetic, in my opinion. Obviously, except for the paddles on the back, that's a little bit of a different one. The touchpad is also a matte finish now, so again, a more aesthetic thing. It's got some of those same I think it's embrazel designs that the original controller had, where it's got the triangles, the circles, and the square and the X button on it to kind of like add a little bit of texture to it. So that's really cool. Ergonomically, it's going to feel the same as the original controller. I haven't gotten my hands on it, so I can't tell you whether it feels lighter or heavier, but for the most part it looks like it's going to be about the same. Number 4, it's going to be battery life. So the battery life for this controller has been said to be shorter than the original controller's lifetime, which, as it is, the DualSense only lasts maybe 10 hours of like straight up gameplay. That's still a good amount of time. I mean, I don't know who's playing more than 10 hours of video games a day, but if it's shorter than that, I'm actually curious. I was hoping that it would last longer. I mean, I was thinking like it's gonna be a newer controller. Maybe they did something to make the battery life more efficient, but I guess they didn't. I guess it's just gonna die faster. So get your chargers ready. You're gonna need them.
Number 3 is controller customization.
This controller seems really cool. It's heavily modular. You're gonna be able to like swap out the analog sticks. You can make custom layouts, and the cool thing about the custom layouts, now I'm going to rant about this, is that you can make profiles. So there's going to be an FN button on the controller, so when you're playing games like Apex, you can go like, hey, this is my profile, this is how I want to play this fucking game, and then you play with this layout, and then you're like, all right, well, I'm going to go play Horizon now, let me switch to a different sensitivity for the camera. Maybe I slow it down when I'm playing FPSs so I get more control when I'm aiming down sights, but I don't need that for Horizon, so let me change it. And instead of having to go into the game settings or into the console settings, you'll have the chance to just like press this FN button and just choose a different profile and just set different ones up for different games. I think that's a pretty cool feature. For people who are like pro gamers and stuff, they tend to want to do stuff like that. I mean, I'm not that great at Apex, so I don't know how much I'll be using the feature. But who knows, maybe I'll look up some sort of a thing online about somebody's setup and copy that, and maybe that'll help me get better at the game. Number 2 for me is going to be talking about the peripherals of this controller. Now, this is a very small point to make, but essentially the controller is going to come with a USB cord so that you can charge it on your console. And also it comes with a case. Now, I believe I read that the case is actually like a charging case, so kind of like what you would get for your ear pods or whatnot. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. But that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're getting ready to bring this to your a gaming event or to your friend's house and you guys are getting ready to play some competitive games, being able to just be like, yeah, I'll just juice it up on the way there would be a really cool feature. Again, I'm unsure about this, so correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below, but we'll definitely see what it looks like when the controller comes out. Last but not least, the price and the release date. So if you're unaware, the price of this controller is going to be $199. That's pretty damn expensive, so I'm hoping that when this controller comes out, it really lands and that people enjoy it. I mean, not everybody has $200 to spend on a controller, let's be real. So unless you're like a competitive gamer, I don't know how many people are actually going to be purchasing it. I'm not going to lie, I've thought about purchasing it. I got some Christmas gifts that I was fortunate enough to get that I could probably use money on to just get that, but we'll see what happens. But this controller is going to be coming out January 26th, 2023, so it's coming up pretty soon. So I don't know, get in there and get it if you're into it. Let me know what you guys think down below. All right, see you later.